for what we're going to use for the countertop. This is a spiced rum, a little tan. This kind of goes with the countertops. Right? Yeah, take a video because this is for a DIY. This is gray and black. Another spiced rum. And this is the red. I'm going to try and make this into black granite. I'm going to use flat black paint that I bought from Sherwin-Williams. They're a high quality one. Reminds me of a song, a good song. I see a Formica counter and I want to paint it black. No gray anymore, it's all going black. So now we have our samples. We're going to do one more coat using the Sherwin-Williams paint. It's the higher end emerald paint. Cool thing about it is it doesn't smell at all. And it looks beautiful once you lay it down too. So I'm going to do the second coat, and then after that we'll come back and then we'll start sponge painting the one paint right over here. We're going to do around the corners a little bit with this one. We're going to do a little sponge paint here. You see sponge paint. I'm going to take a little bit of the excess off so that the sponge comes through. And I'm going to do a little bit on the corners, just like that. And I'll do the bigger one over it so it's close. I don't want to get it too close to the wall, but I want to get it close enough. And we have the big sponge right here. That's our big one. But see, there's a lot of paint on there, so you just want to try and excess it off. I get another sponge here, or another bowl here, and kind of just excess the rest of it off. And then we'll go, whee! Just go right on. Get close to the other one, so that's good. So you can kind of rain on top of that. Just keep going around. Get the edges. You got a bevel for countertops. You got to try and do the best you can here. So you get the tarp all around too, the cabinets. Definitely try and get close to the edges where you can. Like right here, because you can always go over it with the big one, but you want to try and get it close. And not so close you're near the caulk or the tile, but so that it kind of looks a little uniform. Back there, like, I knew there's some stuff we can do with that that's a little bit better. And just keep working it, working it, working it. Work, 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 work. I did the spiced rum I got from Sherwin-Williams, and then I did the black on top. I just finished off the countertops. You can see the black glitter that I kind of added in. I just sprinkled it in a little bit. So this is all done, at least for the second paint. I did a couple layers. I did the, of course, the black primer first, then the spiced rum. Then I did the black sponge paint. Then I went over a little bit more with the spiced rum, just to get a nice feel. I think it looks good. It's a nice little glitter to it. And now we're going to put the Envirotex on. And that's going to be the epoxy that we're going to use. And that's coming up next. Now we're going to do the Envirotex Epoxy. Right here we got the resin and the hardener. Okay, right here, make sure you have plenty of buckets for this. It gets real busy. Sticks, I'm going to use a squeegee, whatever. I'm going to use that. And make sure you follow the instructions because there's a number of different things you need to do. A couple containers they want you to use. Make sure you measure it correctly. That's the important thing. Make sure you have a brush in case you have to get behind like the sink a little bit. I got a little crevice back there that I gotta get back into, so I'm gonna use this little one for that, and this for anything else. Air bubbles, they do say you can blow on. Don't use a blowtorch. I've used a blowtorch before and screwed that up or had ripples right before we went on vacation. That kind of sucked. So if you can avoid that, just blow on the bubbles when it starts. About 15 minutes, they say, it starts to, once you put the epoxy down, it starts to harden up a little bit. The bubbles rise to the surface, so you'll see them. Just blow on them and blow the bubbles right out. And here's the final product after I did all the epoxy. It's curing right now. A nice shine to it. Did all of it. The other side over here. Looks good. Eric, touch my countertops. Feel them, touch them, love them. Beginning about breakfast? Can't hear you. Where are we going to eat? We're not going to eat. Countertops are more important. Look at these countertops. Look at these countertops. We're not eating at all, ever. We're never eating.